Wait a second. Wait a second. Nice. Refugee continues the story out started in flux. What is this? Episode Refugee out now. Ah, okay, so we can choose a character class. Cool. I think I want to choose a character by the looks. I mean, like, I don't know what the fuck happened, right? I'm gonna choose one by the looks. Actually, never mind. There's only two. There's three. Machinist, an operator, and an extractor. Oh, does the extractor have a gun? I think... Well, the machinist is a no. It's kind of dripped up. But I'll go with the operator. Operator seems fucking cool. Alright. An operator works with drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. Oh. Engineer 0. Work with machines and physical tools. Interface 1. Well, we said we'll choose one from the looks. The first thing you become aware of on waking is to disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. Can I make this a bit more quiet? Did it change? Music. No, the music is nice. No, the music is fine. The problem was the thing in the back just... Okay. Okay, alright. It's at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Oh, so that's like transferring your mind to that body. Think of that body, forget that body. It's worse. Think about it. A leap into a cold lake on a hot day, the sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden the memories are closer than you thought, alluring as you approach until you can't tell one from another. Cold slips in, behind and around you, and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain, at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning, delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Remember the plan, remember the others. What plan? Mostly remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited, and once you get the itch to get out by any means possible, was either that plan or something much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip into cargo processing, seal yourselves into containers, and just hope the freighter left before you were missed. Okay. Somewhere lost in the shaft. Others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. Is the rock our Earth? Wait for the cold, try to rest. Wait for the cold. But you are restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been preserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. Spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. I have no fucking idea what the hell's going on. You feel the weight out of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves on your emulated mind. And once again, recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Rest! Time passes. The cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth. No true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound too, everywhere. Screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing and protected sensors. Then light. White as the cold. Softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. Dragos. Oh damn. Who's that? It's been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in the corner of a scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life. You stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You're surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, sleeper, you all thawed yet? I'll answer. Almost. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better perseverance in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hull plates or inside outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech, his headset with its glinting eyes to mark a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its rising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. Is that the drone? The drone on his shoulder is kind of cute. It looks like it has socks on. That's a pretty cute buddy. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment, or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do with you. Plan survived. What happened to them? Well, they died. You aren't sure if he hears you. I won't ask what led you to do it. To sell yourself to a corporation. And I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you're just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property. You're not alone. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You're no longer that person. You are an offshoot, a copy. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. As an ARP wants to protect their property, but if they can't keep hold of you, well then no one can. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, a built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them, and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away, towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you could be right now. The eye? Station. You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's an old Sprite container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. I haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. Something wells up inside of you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get up, get to your feet. Alright, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Drago stalks back into the racks. His drones already converging on the rusting hull. Plasma flash silhouetting his spindly figures as he returns to work. Tutorial introduction. Quite a lot of reading. Welcome to Erlene's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Select location by clicking on the icon. This is my empty container, okay. Is that a dude? Oh wow, that's a big place. Cool. Okay, empty container. End cycle. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. Nice. You wake curled up in the corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the Milo blanket close against the cold. So we still feel the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all, what's matter? After all this, what matters? Escape, getting answers, building a life. I'd say building a life is pretty important. Maybe you did get lucky, finding yourself here, maybe here on the edge of everything, there's a life for you to build. But before you can build anything, you need to learn to survive. Maybe if you can do that, you can make a life for yourself. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The Milo blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated power. Drago's such a nice dude. Wow. He doesn't even know us. And he's like, you can have this, 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 and this. Respect, man. Thanks. You thump the power stud off the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachets smell like damp wood and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your rest to sleep come back to you. A ring like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin, constellation of bright polygonal shapes, like angular suns, burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you finish drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best as you can, and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Okay. Condition, action dice, and energy. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You have to figure out how to recover your condition. Now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Once you have used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. Also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your conditions will also deplete at double rate per cycle. So condition, action dice, yes, and energy. Okay. What am I gonna do with these? Okay, wait, let's leave first, yeah. Sounds good. Drago stood in the corner when you close up on the container. He's still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor you realize it's implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder. Its cache of sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Well, I don't want to be an asshole, you know. Could say, I'm good. The drone chirps. Good to hear. Notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe, he pauses. So I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Yeah, this guy seems so nice, man. He doesn't know us. We just arrived. Maybe he also did that. Maybe he arrived the same as us. So right, so we just arrived. He doesn't know us. We could be whoever the fuck, right? Could be trying to kill him. Could be like fucking death robot sent out to fucking kill the humanity or some shit, right? And he just fucking helps us. And it looks like he doesn't have much either. What a nice fucking guy, man. More people should be like that. Well, I'll be a worker ant, sir. Alright then, he nods. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old hulls down, sell them off to shipyards, or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper you'll be used to manual labor, and obviously I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn out. Aww. Well, chits I'm assuming is money, so I don't think I need to. He shovels his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well... But things being the way that they are for me at the yard, he paused. I need help. I'll help you, dude. Don't say, dude, say less. I'll help you, dude. Happy to, dude, we're fucking here. Okay. Thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Aye aye, Captain. Nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back. Looks like it's time to get to work. Dude, I'll try my best. I'll make you proud. I'll make you proud. Drago's yard. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag the chosen action dice in the slot. Hold the section. Even the rustiest tool can hide valuable components and materials extracting. Okay. So that one is like... It gets us materials, okay. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the towers of Saul, but you're no stranger to hard labor. Right, so this is like kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. You throw your dice, and then like, depending on how high the eyes are, you get like, you're more skilled or less skilled. That's pretty cool, I like that. Actions reward you with clock progress energy, condition, or items. Depending on their outcome, there are 3 types of outcome. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. Negative, the action fails. How much is that? 2, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 50-50 chance. Negative. 25. Okay. Type. Repeatable action. Either critical or repeatable. Critical action can only be performed once. Okay. Risk. Save, risk your danger. Okay. Save, no loss, condition, energy, or cryo. Negative outcome means cryo or energy loss. What's cryo again? Negative. Outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. Okay. 3 skill. The skill that this action requires either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. Ah, okay. Either -1, 0, +1, or +2. This is added to the action dice when slotted to improvise its value. Improves value. Some actions require a +1 to perform. Oh, so if I have a 6 and I put it in, I'm gonna be on a 5. I'm assuming. Oh, so this is just... Okay, okay. Whoa, wait. Ah, so it just starts. Okay, wait. Hold the section. Even the rustiest hook can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means cutting carefully and skillfully. But this one is risky. Manual salvage. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the tower of salvage, but you are no stranger to the hard labor. Adept cauldron. Dragos is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses a payment or two, things could get nasty. What does this mean? What is this connected to? Back in business, every salvager knows they are always just one lucky haul away from the next payday. I mean, we get to shuffle every day, right? So I mean, might as well just... Oh, I can only choose one of these? Oh. Oh, wait. What? Okay, alright, so it seems like we can only choose one. So it's either hull dissection, engineer, endure, can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means cutting carefully and skillfully. And this one is connected to this back in business. Every salvager knows they're always just one lucky haul away from the next payday. So I'm going to be choosing this one or this one. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through. Oh, cycle. Wait. Oh my god, I fucking forgot what the cycle clock means. I think if I do this, if I put one in there, it's gonna be like... This one is gonna be connected, and then I need to... Okay, so I think I want to do this then. This first. Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Drago's depth, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle, can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for the location. What if I press leave? Where do I go? Let me try this. Okay. Drives and navigation. Citizen Sleeper, you will unlock drives as you survive, find a doctor. More about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives, depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any track drive will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Access the drive menu via the arrow button on the left of the screen. You're now free to explore Erlin's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking to drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and way to recover condition. Fill clocks and progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when your arc dies. Use the mouse wheel or W and S to scroll. Okay, alright. So if we press leave, we can... Oh wow, wait, there's a... Bright market. Oh damn, an empty container. But that's our sleeping place. Shipyard. Havenage construction yards. Oh damn. So there's like... All of this has fucking work? Yeah, merchants willing to run gauntlets of healing system are rare, but those that do always return eventually. Oh, okay, so this is a... Merchant station. Rotunda. Steel dock plans. Steel. Explore the rotunda. Dock watcher. Getting to know the rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit. It means keeping your eye on new arrivals too. I don't know if I want to steal. If I steal, I feel like my buddy Dragos is going to have a fucking problem. Salvage, sorry. Take several cycles to reach the starboard belt and return loaded with scrap from your old wrecks. Ask for directions. I wonder when there are hundreds of people that live here and work within the bright map. All you need is the courage to approach them. Danger. Why is that danger? Oh, because someone might ask why the fuck we're here. The smell, sound, and buzzing activity of the bright mug makes a dizzying place to wander when effectively. Pay low end to after some spacers cost some problem low end Yatagan have been posed to fall. This one was the depth, right? I think I want to work again, honestly. I think I just want to work so I can help Dragos to pay off something. 15 cryo. Ah, cryo is my money. Okay. And I want to go and... Oh, that's not what I want. Here, explore the market. I want to explore the market. Local knowledge, nice. Okay, well that's it. Time to go to sleep, I guess. Oh. Complete active scenes. Need access to corporate pharmaceuticals, otherwise this escape attempt will come to rapid end. Find the doctor. Toggle tracking. Oh, it's being tracked now, okay. Wait, tracking was the yellow one, they said, right? Oh wait, what the fuck? Next comes the call from an enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. Ah! Oh fuck! Oh my god, I just crapped, but Jesus, what the fuck? I tried to do the fucking thing you did and almost had a fucking... Oh my god, it's... Oh. Okay. Jesus, I need to fucking move. What the fuck? I'm like an old man. Holy fuck. Oh. You were thankful for the tip-off that the doctor was operating out of his place, but now that you're here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying hat block, have all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizers, your body will... You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. Look inside. Look at the enforcer. Inside of what? Oh, inside the building? Look at the... I want to see that. Maybe the enforcer is a cute girl. Looking down the corridor and you dare to glance at him. I shouldn't have fucking pressed this shit. Nah, yeah. Purpose is unmistakable. He is there to intimidate, to threaten, and if necessary, carry out those threats. His broad shoulders are framed with a metal exoskeleton, a couple of mirror-like implants sit down below his eyes like mercury teardrop. Spirit sense input aesthetic markers you aren't sure. You also aren't familiar with the geometric blade like a tattoo on his arm that you make a note of. You avert your eyes when he looks back at you. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway and you catch the distant voice. Send the next one in, Toshiro! The enforcer jerks his head and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the bright market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above. And for a moment you are transfixed by the motion. Is that the doctor? Ooh. Cool. Wait, I like these outfits. They're fucking sick. Nice. It's like a funnel. It's like a fucking raindrop collector. Come sit, calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouette figure turn away. Replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed, you make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak, they blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Please sit! They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their head. Sabine? Is every doctor called Sabine or what? But isn't Viper also called Sabine? What is that, Sabine? Is that... Maybe I should call my daughter, if I get a daughter. Sabine, maybe she's gonna become a doctor then. Baby become doctor, yeah? Hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. The tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from the expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. How long have you been on the station? They ask the scanner still to their eye. A few cycles. Few cycles. Do we tell that? Are we supposed to? I mean, she looks chill. But she's a doctor. I mean, doctors aren't supposed to talk to other people actually. Yeah, sure. They nod. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Your body is dying, they say without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. SN-ARP doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. To prevent bodies like yours, frames as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case escaping, they built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. It's like a timed death bomb or something, like a death timer, I guess. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer. One each SN-ARP remains the sole producer of. They look up. Sounds familiar? Who is they? Did I miss something? Sabine turns a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. Sabine turns a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. What? Dude, am I tripping? Is my English not Englishing? Or what the fuck is happening? Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer. One which SN-ARP remains a sole processor. They sound familiar? How do you know this? They shift in their seat. You aren't the first sleeper I've encountered. You wait for more, but they go back to this inspection. I still don't understand. Who the fuck is they? They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device on your skin. You feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry, Sabine says. And you're unsure if they mean... And you're unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or anything else. What? Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sabine says. And you're unsure. Okay. I just can't fucking read. Emulations like you, sleepers as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm. And SN-ARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Dude, this day is confusing the fuck out of me. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know a little of this is if of this is of to I know little of this is of use to you. What the fuck is going? Dude, do I need to sleep? Am I the problem? Do I need to sleep? Am I tired? What the fuck? I have no fucking... I don't understand this sentence. I know little of this is of use to you. Okay, I get it. Alright, I just got it. Jesus fucking... I need to sleep. Holy fuck. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something. Anything. Sabine turns to face you, maybe able to help. They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes. Hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the board. So correct me if I'm wrong, but is they referring to her pronouns? Is this some type of woke shit game? Is that what they mean by they? Sabine? You saw Toshiro outside? You nod. He works for my benefactor, Yaaa. They're influential in the low end. They give me the space to work, run the door, and take the profit. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to the implants, sew up their wounds. They look away. But Yaaa has connections, smugglers from the Star Ward Belt, mercenaries working for the corporations on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive. But I think we can do it. Why help me? Well, she just fucking said it. Oh, they just fucking said it. It's expensive. Sabine walks away to the window. The face dappled by the shadows of passing drone. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. Not in the lead. Sabine's still staring out unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up to the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face, but the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. So, woke ass game devs, alright? I'm talking to you, you woke ass fucking game devs. If her pronouns are they, them, alright? If that's actually it, that's fucking... I'm not gonna say anything, but if that's actually it, why don't you at least tell me that applies? Like, you know? Like, you could be like, Sabine introduces herself as they, them. You know? Because I am so fucking confused of who they is, right? So I think the game is just trying to be woke as fuck. And you did not succeed. You're actually making this game confusing as fuck. Sourcing stabilizers. Sabine thinks they can source some stabilizers for Yaaa, but it's going to take a few cycles. Well, you know what? We sleep. And cycle. Game equals boring. Well, then maybe you just shouldn't watch. Easy. This time you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station is shifting skeletal rings around you. For a moment you're gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves. Threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions, as you hear your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the middle of the distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station. Like a web of texture in smooth black liquid. Yeah, if I see black Smooth liquid, I like to touch it. Find a point in the station and you connect to posts through, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then try it. Then you try in a moment of impulsiveness to connect them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you. Things that you can't possibly know. You reach out to try to grasp them, try to touch them too. Notice a tugging, feeling, pulling at you insistently, as if it were a small child. Somehow it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and yours all at once, and not yours all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open on the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second and you feel it waiting there. The station is played out across your mind, a storm of connective notes waiting to be explored, and then it is gone. But we only have we only have 3 dices. I mean, they're okay, I guess. 4, 5, 4. That's pretty good. Repay Dragos. Dragos pulled you out to salvage and set you up. Perhaps you can repay. Yeah, I'll repay him. I'll repay him. I'll repay. Ah, for sure, for sure. Shipyard. Assist the shipbuilder. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. If you can get a shipbuilder, notice them, you might be in. Haul materials. As a newcomer, you can only gain favor by grabbing a load of materials and asking the nearest yard hand where to take them. Assist the shipbuilder. Haul materials. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. If you can get a shipbuilder, notice them, you might be in. This is going to be taking a while now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is gonna be like super good investment. Alright, I'll give him a 5. Yard hand. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna be really good though, I think. But I think I wanna do Dragos at least once. At least once a day. Like, every day I want to put one in there. Manual salvage. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the towers of salvage, but you are no stranger to hard labor. Safe, risky. So this is like the easy, the hard, or the slow but safe way. This is like the fast but risky way. So we like to gamble, so. Acting business plus 50 cryo. Every salvage knows they are always just one lucky haul away from the next page. We just no. I wanna give this one like a small one, I think. Oh, this is just I can't even do anything. Oh yeah, this is 60. Yeah, I don't want to do this yet because I need to pay back my debt. This isn't ready yet. Rotunda. Haven't watched. Haven't run the rotunda and their security watch the docks. Better to avoid attracting their attention. Oh. Whichever I do might give me this or this. Okay, I see. Of old dock is filled with passageways and concurses leading on all kinds of docking bays. Explore the rotunda, steel dock plan. So I don't know why this one would give me negative. If whatever. Last dock watcher. Good. Nice. Got positive. Okay, well, there's not much we can do now, so we... Oh my god, I'm starving. Wait, how do I get my hunger out? Wait, I didn't realize I was starving. How the fuck do I... do I get my hunger up? Does it go up if I sleep? Maybe I can't use all my dice. No, it doesn't go up. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights, like stars reflected in a winter lake. It's clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in flow. Between the threads you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring through these forms and leap off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information and communication. There are so many layers, so many loops that it seems almost impossible to parse when you begin to try. Focus on the nodes or focus on the threads? Ones are glassy, bright, but in all this flow they only solve in fixed point. You approach one, a pyramid, or triangle, dimensional difficulty, and lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads, a meeting point of exchange, but before you can glimpse any further, the glass clouds and hardens cutting you off. Threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes, one leads to another. There's so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. Look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. Then that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions as if they were tied around you. The first, the second. Down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions as if they were tied. Second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something. Its first shimmering above a strange regular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. First thread leads out to go away, away from the station into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. You open your eyes, time ship. Oh, does that mean someone's following me? I mean, someone is like fucking on my boot. Hunted. Someone out there is tracking you. Follow your trail. It won't be long before they arrive. Oh, damn. The cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the eye. The network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access this and extract data. But be careful. These networks are old and strange. Click the eye button at the top of the screen to toggle view on and on. Slot Havenage cipher. This gate keeps traffic out of the Havenage ship your internal network. The correct cipher can grant you access. Input one Havenage cipher. I don't think I have that. Havenage cipher. Okay, so we need the Havenage. Kino. Data access allow you to extract data from the networks of the eye. They work like dice access, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. If you have +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you will get even more possible dice to match. You can use any dice to match the dice displayed once. Okay. We don't have a 2, so that's unfortunate. A Havenage member is broadcasting on top, leaving them open. Yeah, we don't have a 2 again. Lone connection feeds into this isolated node. Last time step was 1000 cycles away. Okay, so I think I want to do these whenever I have them. And if I don't have them, well, I can't even do them. I have these members broadcasting on the open notebook and leaving. Input one Solheim cipher. Escape consistent network system. Blah 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 blah. 3. This. Oh, I have a 1. This node is ordered by the remains of a corporate. I can do 1. Oh, I can do this. This node poses faintly as it mines cryoglacial paste abandoned by the hacker. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can get some cryo from this. Some gang enforcers implants are chirping out, so I count the time to see what they're talking about. I don't really care about the risky part, I just want... one encrypted key. Oh, I think we need that somewhere here. Where was it? Do we have access to something? Okay, well that didn't help me at all. Whatever. So how do I get my food up? Oh! I know. Okay, I can buy rations. Okay. Get a drink. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but it's fungal drink. Ferment along the green base. Seems like a good test. Overlook regular. Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you gain trust around you is with a stiff drink. Well, I definitely want to eat something. Let's go up. Nice. I don't think we'll drink tonight. No. We go work tomorrow. We don't drink. Yeah, these ones are whatever. Bright market. I'll put a 6 in here. Put it the danger one. Plus local now. Oh, nice. Oh, we got this now. Okay, so what do we do now? What do we get now? How do we upgrade? Plus drive. Emphas is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into dented wok. His other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red fleck dressing. It smells incredible. He watches as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. Approach. Join the queue is mostly made off of duty salvages, vac suits, unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby moths, a lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food on the eye, the best drink, comparing notes. In bright market dives, the words cut through with heavy spaced slang. Eventually it's a turn and you shuffle to the front. Emphas speaks in deep, even tone without looking up. First try is free. Thank you. Smells almost unbearably strong as he cooks them. How do you know it was the first try though? That's a bit sus. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire and your skin hardens in its glare. This guy's pretty cool as well. There's like this tray, this basket with food, with fungus and beets and gas and wok. Cool. I like the character design in this game. They look super cool. I know you sleepers, Emphas says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath, his cap with piercing eyes. I know. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container, and the endless cycles spent within it. Now it seems you tell him, like some dream that you once had, but can never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you, it scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. Places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles. But next time, you pay. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna talk. He slams a heavy hand against the button on the burner side and it shuts out. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the work. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. The taste sensors light up like fusion reactor. You'll be back. Yeah, if I have to pay, I don't know if I'll be back. Spiced fungus is one of the few things limitations. Okay. I mean, we're full. What the fuck? Oh, we got something to eat from him. Nice. Right. Sell components. I don't want to sell anything. Play of the exchange. The flow of chits and components. Exchange of complex body sharp line. I need to work. I need to help my body. No, not this. Where's the work shit? Shipyard. Where's my body? Drago's yard, here. Vacuum business, holder section. Here, alright, let's do this. Let's do a holder section. You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across the vast dark shapes suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched cutters, huge and blah blah blah. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it's lowered into yard. She is. What is it? Looks ugly to me. Even if it did look ugly, I'm not gonna say it looks ugly. Buddy. I'll say she is. I should thank you. This place I was on, its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Drago's for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. I wanna know. What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince the salvage's friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern. He shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around. I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the hull. The lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion. Locked inside the container. Rack of the S&R freighter lowered into yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own? A womb for your rebirth into the strange station. You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about the ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yacht. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past sagas, I think we're up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship? Emblazoned on its side. Emblazoned. Jesus fuck. Winterlight. Claps you on the back. Glad to hear. Come back in a few and we can make a start. A rare beauty. Dragos repeats perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting and then step out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in an empty passage. +1 upgrade point. Drive. What do I do with the upgrade point? Aha. You've completed your first drive. Each drive complete unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Access your character menu via the arrow button on the top right of the screen. Oh, this one. Ah, cool. 2 upgrade points, 1 upgrade. Okay, so these ones are all 1 upgrade point. 2 upgrade points, 3 upgrades. Okay, well. Efficient extractor. Change Chance to gain random scrap item and engineer actions. Photosynthetic skin. Sunbath dice action lows energy recover at home. What is that? Into it. Approach problem with awareness. Predictive reasoning. Dice action display potential positive and negative outcomes. That's cool. Thrill seeker. Chance to gain energy after an engage action. That sounds really good. Okay, well I should sleep. I mean, there's nothing to do here. Goody nighty. And what I just remembered, I fucking forgot to change the category. Hunted. So the hunted increased by 1. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor towards you. Sleeper, wait up. Feng is coming down the corridor towards you, wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught you. Glad I caught you. This guy's pretty generic. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he isn't as cool as the other ones. He's pretty generic, I guess. Oh, what is he drinking? Is that penguin milk? Fang is coming down the corridor towards you. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now? That was way too enthusiastic. I might have to retake that. He grins. You do now? That's better. Puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around. Just want to chat. You staying in that thing? He nods back to the container, shaking his head. Rough. Can be hard to get a start in the eye. Looks way down the passage. What was it old Erlen said? The eye opens for us all? Nice idea, but well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. We? You pass together into the main walkway. Heavenage. We are all one dysfunctional family. Fang puts an arm around you. I'm not part of the security branch though. Don't worry, I'm with systems. Everything. Oh, systems was the underground people, right? The ones where you can like use the eye to make to do the secret shit. Everything the eye runs on. He runs a hand along the passageway wall. Displays as a broom, but systems keeps it spinning somehow. At least we tried it. He stops you in the quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I saw you around, and well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a little proposition for you. He glances around. But this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare. Then, when you're settled, stop by. Lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. What they say is true about your sleepers, well, there's work to be done. Pats you on the back, his voice brightened, his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. Walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. Okay, well, we gotta drive. Did we pay him back? Does he still want more? Drowson is increasingly nervous about your presence in this yard. You're not sure if he's going to hold his nerve much longer. Winterlight. The red-coated Dragos was bought and salvaged as a history and discovery if you're curious. History or no, the ship is salvaged, as Dragos always says. Break it down, move it on. I mean, I guess I want to still keep helping him, so I'll do a... Oh, danger. Wait. 50 positive, 50 neutral. Oh, so that means nothing bad can happen, right? Cool. Well, yeah. I'll do one. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. I think I just lost something which I didn't pay attention to. That's a cycle. Port exchange. Play the exchange. The flow of the sitting component. I don't want to do that. I don't think I need that. I can do something here, right? Oh no, I can't because they all need like 1 or 2 or some shit. So I can use that. Ah! I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to help this guy. Oh, yeah, I'll give him a 6. Yeah. Get my reputation up. Nice. +5 cryo. Plus yard hand, minus energy. Minus energy. Yeah, I mean, okay, sure. Thanks. Wanna look around the Rotunda again? Yeah. Dock Watcher. Oh, Sabine is ready. First thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshio's implant, like cat's eye in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at the Sabine store. The entryway is still dark and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with the case open in front of them. A set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating in the warm light. You know, it's fucking sad that the only girl that I've met yet is a day. Fucking blows. No idea how yet again they trail out. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case. That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit in the bed. Stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, instead it stops your body from rejecting an unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes the biosynthetic organs with new protein chains with acts passcode within your immune system. Stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame rejecting all of it. So I'm gonna become a mutant. In very basic terms, they sigh. Look what matters here is the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic biosynthetic materials to be accepted by your immune system. So they're mutating me. They glance away. At least, if the stabilizer is genuine, the only way to know for sure is to eject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. Let's fucking do it! Gamble on my life, fuck yeah. The ultimate gamble. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses the syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe and you watch it as if any side emerged from the clearance. Barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection but with little response. I thought it was a robot. How can the needle even fucking enter? Sensation begins to spread from the side, a fizzing, trembling wave to disperse you. Through your arm with incredible speed, your vision goes wide, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. Swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in the chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of the slate. Awake? Yeah. Stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yetakan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. She rests some more, but you're going to have to do this somewhere else. To gesture at the door. I have other patients, sorry. Sabine nods towards the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room and they return to their long slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved over or shifted. You wonder how long you've been out. Nothing comes from free sleep, remember that. Manage to get your feet and wander out the hallway. The queue stretches Down the flickering corridor, Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. Lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Okay. Sabine seems so uninterested. She's literally like neutral, right? She doesn't give a shit. She's like, well, yep. Like emotionless kind of. That's at least what it seems to me. $15. Oh yeah, hell yeah, we can. We'll do it later. Actually, we'll do it later if we get a little bit more hungry, because I feel like that one gives a lot. I don't want to do that. It's 60 fucking bucks. Fuck this shit. I wanna walk. I wanna get a drink. Wait, I can do that? Steal Docklands. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go for it. Fuck it. We'll steal some shit. 3+ Dock Watcher. Oh, jeez. Nice. Unlock Maglock. These old Maglocks look like they each have need an encrypted key. Oh yeah, we have one, right? There you go. Unsealing the dock. Only one? That's a bit stingy. Ooh, who's that? Oh, them thighs! Jesus Christ. Hey you, want to earn a chit? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together whole plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath the flight suit. Make it 2. This goddamn station, she sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Alright, come here then. You cross the dock and concurs as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. What is it with this place, she asks, as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. Alright. I thought it was going to be funny, okay? I thought he was gonna say it in that funny, jokingly way, right? We were gonna do that. Well, sorry. Alright, I didn't think it was gonna happen like this. As she angrily lashes the massive plates together, everyone wants their cut. She straightens up and imposing high in her armor plates, cracking and looking me up and down. Or is it she just all think I'm an easy mark? You look the part. Which part? We all need to survive. Ankita's office. I get it. I do. She shakes her head. But if I could just go one cycle without some jumped-out grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat. You've got enough. Got to earn those chits. Well, I feel sorry now. I didn't mean it that way. I wanted to be in a funny way, alright? I thought it was gonna be a funny way. Dude, I would have been fine with 1 chit. I would have fucking done it for free, man. Struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look, ships this way, and she sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down the passage, pushing through a small crowd. Stevedores. Why are you doing this to yourself? What's all this for? Oh, this? She nods the plates on her back. Building a treehouse. She gives you another one of her looks. For that hamburger. Dude, these fuckers are just slapping me with these fucking words. Stevedore. Fucking hamburgers. Chits. Like, what? She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on the last job, but I had to bore up here for a spell. Oh, since then it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mine, so now she's going dark. She zips the panels on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short on ship mind with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew sent off the moment they got wind. I'd be stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Sorry to hear anything I can do. Sorry to hear is just fucking. It's just a fucking NPC. NPC fucking. Response. Jesus fuck. I don't know. Got a ship mind tucked away on that frame of yours. For a moment, you aren't sure if she's serious. Ankita swings the plates from her back. Ankita. For now, I'm gonna call her Ankita. Almost shocking you over in the process. This is me. She holds the second bundle off your shoulder. You're the first person I met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand. Putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She pats the bundles of plates through them and burgers out of the lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple of chits. She gives you a parting nod and ducks to the doorway. Alright, get out of here, she calls back and ducks slams. Can I give you them back? I mean... Fuck. Rewire drones. Ankita has a couple of glitch repairs from the storage. If you can rewire them, they can repair the hamburgers for you. Amber hull repairs. You help clear Drago's debt. You two are even. Active. There's quite a lot of active shit. Well, end the cycle, and that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna end this, read this real quick, and then... Oh! That's absolute fucking dog shit. What the fuck? That's so fucking average. What the fuck? Time since last autosave, quit game. Okay. Quit the game pro since last autosave will be lost, quit. Okay. Yeah, well that's gonna be the stream for today. It was kind of a short one. So it is what it is. I got work tomorrow early morning, so gotta end it here. But make sure to follow because I'll be streaming tomorrow. Get a little bit of the Citizen Sleeper. It's a nice game. I like it. A lot of reading, but you don't have to read it. I'm reading it for you. So you're welcome. But yeah, anyways, it's a lot of reading. But the story I think is very cool. I'm enjoying this. I'll play tomorrow, like an hour or two maybe again. And I got some videos I wanted to watch. So we're gonna do that as well. Right? So that's that. What else did I want to do? I actually don't know yet. What I'm gonna do. So yeah. So yeah. Alright. Anyways, whatever the fuck, right? I'll think about it. You only have one fucking job, and that is to hit the fucking follow. Thank you very much. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Wasn't anything interesting for you? Maybe, I guess. It is what it is. Leave a follow, please, so I can enjoy streaming. I just fuck with you. Right. Anyways, now so thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the follows. And I hope to see you around tomorrow. Alright. See ya!